What's going on, guys? It's your boy Siobhan here, back with a new video, and today we have the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max in the most controversial color, but we're gonna see what it looks like in person for the first ever time. So I know you guys are waiting for a new condo update coming soon, so please just make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss that moving vlogs and everything. But right now it's iPhone season, so we're gonna unbox this iPhone right here. We also have a couple new ones. Boom, we got the iPhone Air, and also we got the iPhone 17. So we're gonna unbox this as well in a separate video to give you guys a dedicated look at each. But for right now, we're gonna take a look at the main attraction and probably my new daily driver. I was hating on this color, but to me on this box, it's looking pretty good. Let's see what it looks like when I actually unbox it. So here we are, iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let me do the honors real quick. All right, so I don't know, every time you unbox a new iPhone is always something special. So let's see, I think it should be front and center. So honest reaction right now. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm not too mad I got the silver, that's all I have to say. But let's see, we're gonna bring it outside and see what it looks like. But this is the new color, man. I don't know what to feel right now. Let's put it to the side, let it marinate a little bit. So we got the cable, and I think that's it. No SIM ejector tool or anything, because this year you no longer need a physical SIM card. So if you guys didn't know, finally in Canada, there's no more SIM card slots. So if you guys were hoping to have SIM cards, we have to switch over to eSIM now. This model that I got is a 2TB version, which is crazy expensive, over $2,000. But here it is, guys, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, let's go ahead and do my most satisfying part of every brand new phone. Yo, the notch looks a little bit smaller. Hold on. It's still the same size?
Still the same size, though.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. All right, the notch is the same. Caught me off guard right there. But just looking at the phone, put them side by side, you can see the main thing that sticks out to me is this new plateau. They're calling it a camera plateau, and they're all new housing for the vapor chamber, which should help with cooling and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. New iPhone 17 Pro Max in cosmic orange. What do you guys think? How does it look? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'll be fine just having a silver iPhone, but I will be unboxing all the colorways soon so you guys could have a closer look at it. But what do you think? You like it?
I like the blue and silver.
The blue and silver, right? It looks crazy, man. Like, yo, you saying that?
I look too much.
How I look? Yo. Yeah, bro, just out here chilling. I don't know, man. This just screaming, yo, rob me, rob me. But yeah, that's the cosmic orange for you. So let's just breeze through this whole setup process, bro. This is the first time I'm using no SIM card, so I don't even know how to move along from right here. Quick setup. See if we could do that real quick. First off, I could definitely see the screen looks way brighter. If you guys didn't know, for the first time, Apple now has 3000 nits of peak brightness coming up from 2000 with an iPhone 16 Pro Max. So when you go outside, that should be insane. And the thing is, you know the issue when people usually go outside and your phone gets hot, it gets way too bright. Now with this new vapor chamber system, it should be really good when it comes on to cooling. So hopefully we could have a longer lasting time outside with a brighter display. I just want to get into the phone so we could quickly talk about everything that's new with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So I'm gonna go through this process, set up everything, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so we just finished the setup, and right now, as you can see, we got that new wallpaper. This is my wallpaper pack right now. It looks absolutely beautiful with this year's theme of iOS 26. It's more of like a glass theme. A lot of my friends installed this and they're having a lot of issues saying it's sluggy, it's slow. So let me know what you guys think about the new iOS 26. Is it buggy for you guys or not? Right now, it's trying to transfer to my cellular. This is the first time I'm using eSIM. Not 100% sure how this would work. Apple Pay, I'm trying to set up all that later. I just want to get inside. So it's showing us welcome to iOS 26, new glass design. Ah man, right now the phone is kind of warm to the touch, but that's expected because whenever you set up a brand new phone, there's a lot of processing being done. And as you can see, welcome, get started, boom. So here we are in our brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. I feel like this is one of the first incremental design upgrade we've had in years. Looking at these camera lenses, I could see that they're about the same size, and literally the major difference right here is extending this whole camera plateau, as I said before, to help with cooling, which we'll definitely test out whenever I do my full day in the life testing. But this model right here marks one of my, or Apple's most expensive phone ever. So this 2 terabyte version will cost you $2,000, which is ridiculous. But that 2 terabyte is not for everybody. It's for people who want to shoot 4K ProRes and you want to create movies. Now you could internally record without having to have a lot of external storage. So that's something that's good to see. So as I was here just sitting down, admiring, looking at this cosmic orange color, I don't think it would be up there with one of my favorite colors, but they do come in other few colors. I honestly apologize, guys, because I said this last year.
Hey Apple, can you please make some brighter colors for the Pro models?
So I'm not gonna say Apple seen my video, but I asked for brighter colors. I was expecting purple, but no, they just slapped me in the face with this bright ass orange. I think the only person that's happy right now for this orange is Carl Conrad. Let me know what you guys think. But they do come in a different color, so you could get it in silver, which has like a silver and what is it, whitish?
Yeah, white.
Yeah, silver and whitish glass. They also have navy blue, which a lot of people are sleeping on. I would love to see what the navy blue looks in person, but if it was for me, I'd pick the silver. I'd probably put the orange in second place because it's something fresh and new, and then I'll put the navy blue in last. All right, taking a look around the phone, it feels very premium. This year they changed from the titanium to aluminum finish, which again in turns help with cooling and also help to get this bright color that they were looking for. And because they did that, they had a unibody design this year. We're now left with a glass cutout at the back. Now a lot of people online were saying the glass cutout is very smooth and seamless, but I could literally put my fingernail in between the crevices, and if I rub my thumb over it, you could definitely feel some indentation. Nothing crazy, but it's not perfect, so just keep that in mind. One thing I also realized is around the edges, it's very, very smooth. It feels really, really comfortable to hold in the hand compared to last year's iPhone 16 Pro Max. I feel like the iPhone 16 Pro Max was a little bit smooth on the edges, but this year Apple even went further, making it a smoother edge, and it's just overall way more comfortable to hold in the hand. Looking around the sides, you can see the camera control. If we look in here, deeper orange, and on the back, it's more of a two-tone. So you have the glass ceramic shield 2, which Apple says is 3 times stronger. They tested it a bunch when it comes on to scratch resistance. They said that's improved. You can see that Apple is taking their whole build quality very, very serious, and I love that, because if you're having an orange phone, you probably don't really want to put a case on it, which I have right here. This is Apple News iPhone. This is Apple's new iPhone 17 Pro Max clear case. Let's open this up for you guys real quick. Put it on so you guys can see it. And this also comes two-toned, so it's almost like a somewhat flexible design. See, it's two-tone right here. Let's put this in, and that's how it looks. That's the case. Not really a huge fan of it, to be honest. One thing that's new up the top, we have the antenna for the cellular data, right? So cellular data antenna at the top up here. Over to the sides, we still have action button, volume rockers, and then obviously we have our stereo speakers, USB Type-C, power button, and overall, I think I'm not too mad about the overall design, but the colors, yeah, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments with this cosmic orange colorway and the fact that there's no black options in this Pro model year's lineup. Now, in terms of the screen, there's a couple upgrades here. So first off, we have 120 Hz ProMotion right across the board. So no iPhone is slacking when it comes on. That was very surprised. As I mentioned earlier, we now have 3000 nits peak brightness. You guys don't know how bright that is. You'd have no issues using this phone outside, and hopefully that vapor chamber helps with cooling. So whenever it's pumping out 3000 nits peak brightness, the phone doesn't get too hot and overheats. Now it has to dial back down. Also, we have Super Retina XDR display right across the board again. So overall, in terms of screen, is very, very improved this year, and it shouldn't be no issues with seeing your content outside. Apple also said that improved anti-glare technology. So this might be a hard test, but on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, I could see the light a little less jarring compared to the 16 Pro Max. Now, this is something you'd probably see outside more. Yeah, definitely improvements there for sure. Now, another big improvement this year, guys, is the cameras. All right, so this year, finally, all 3 cameras are now 48 megapixel. You don't have to go into RAW or anything. JPEGs 48 megapixel straight out the main, telephoto, and ultra wide. Also, something that's new this year is that we now have a 8 times optical zoom lens on the iPhone 17 Pro Max and also the 17 Pro. So we have 4x optical and 8x optical, which is insane. Let me just test this out. So we have 1x, 2x, 4x, no more CN Tower, unfortunately. And this is the 8x optical right there. And if we zoom all the way, it goes to 40x. Very, very, very cool that we have that very wide range of options to choose between lenses this year. So that's good to see. Definitely gonna give some testing for you guys. And also something that's improved is the selfie camera. So we upgraded from 12 megapixel. The selfie camera is on a 18. That's crazy. So the selfie camera has improved, and also it got way wider because now they're using a square sensor. So Apple doesn't want to call it a selfie camera, they want to call it a center stage camera. If you guys are familiar with center stage on the laptops, they implemented that technology over to the iPhone. So basically, you know, whenever you wanted to get a lot of people in a selfie, you'd have to turn your phone and zoom it all the way out. Now you don't have to do that. If the phone recognizes that there's a lot of people in the background, it would automatically use up all of the crop sensor to fit everyone in. And you could also manually change the aspect ratio of your selfies this year, which is really nice to see. But what I'm really excited about for real, is the fact that the megapixels have improved in this year's model. Another thing that's new this year, guys, is dual capture. Something I think they probably copied from Android, but it's here. So now we could dual capture what's in front of us and what's in behind us. All right, so what it does is literally kind of a screen recording. So if I'm taking a video, you can see I could show Boo in the back, I could show what I'm looking at, and then we could move the little pop-out, mini pop-out window that we have right here. And I think that's pretty cool that Apple added this. It's really nice if you want to do a quick social media post. The fact that it's just having the ability to quickly make content if you want to do a reaction to something, I think it's pretty fun and cool. Overall, it's not really meant for pros because once you record this, you can't go in and like choose which feed you want to use. It's literally just playing the little overlay that's on the screen. As my phone is getting a little warm to the touch right here, I want to talk about the battery and the improvements that eSIM made. So basically, as I said before, here in Canada, we only have eSIM iPhones right across the board. There's some countries that still regulate, so you still have SIM card slots, but the eSIM models made it better for battery life because Apple is now able to put over 5,000 milliamp hours versus the high 4800s that's in the physical SIM versions. So basically, if you were not using a SIM card, you would get specifically 265 milliamp hours more on your battery life, which is kind of significant if you ask me, to be honest. Apple is claiming that this is the best battery life ever, so you're getting up to 4 more hours of video playback, which again I will do my testing in. Now in terms of charging and battery life, you could get up to 50% in just 20 minutes of charge, but it has to be a 40-watt adapter. So this doesn't really come with your iPhone, so you just have to buy any 40-watt adapter. It could be a third party or it could be from Apple, but just know that you need to buy a new charging adapter to take advantage of those new fast charging speeds. There's also faster wireless charging with Qi 2, so keep that in mind as well. That's why they even have like this glass back, so the MagSafe could still work. And last but not least, guys, I think we have to talk about the new chip that's inside this year's phone, the A19 Pro. So the 17 has the A19, the 17 Air has the A19 Pro, and the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max has that brand new A19 Pro chip. And I think that's the reason why Apple had to spend so much time with the vapor chamber inside the camera plateau right here, because A19 Pro is very, very powerful and it helps very much with speed. So when it comes on to processing AI, everything's on board. So when it comes on to using things like visual intelligence for looking up like dates or processing anything with Apple Intelligence, it'll be way faster with A19 Pro versus the predecessor. Also, if you're a huge gamer, you'll definitely take advantage of the new chip that Apple put inside. There's also a new chip for cellular as well, so you'll have faster AirDrop and also faster connectivity. That's something that's major for me because AirDrop had been a pain. But yeah, overall, I think that's everything that's really new with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Obviously, we got to take a look at this beautiful color right here. So if you guys want to see me unbox the iPhone Air and also the regular iPhone, make sure you click one of these videos right here. It should be up. Before we go, quickly, we have to talk about the pricing real quick. So this iPhone 17 Pro Max, 256 gigs, it starts at $1,199. 512 gigs starts at $1,399. 1 terabyte starts at $1,599, and 2 terabytes will cost you $1,999 plus tax. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, to be honest. But if you guys want more like day in the life stuff, whatever you want to see, let me know down below in the comments, guys. And if you enjoyed today's video, always forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and always remember, slow motion's better than no motion. Love, peace, and tweaks. Signing up. What's up, guys? It's your boy. What's up, right? What's going on?
Let's go.
Woo! What's going on? Alright.
Lock in.
Lock in, nigga. Alright, wait, hold on. Oh,